It's Fuck Yeah Friday.
Fuck yeah!
Get ready for some wins.
Welcome to the Be It Till You See It podcast, where we talk about taking messy action, knowing that perfect is boring. I'm Lesley Logan, Pilates instructor and fitness business coach. I've trained thousands of people around the world, and the number one thing I see stopping people from achieving anything is self-doubt. My friends, action brings clarity, and it's the antidote to fear. Each week, my guests will bring bold, executable, intrinsic, and targeted steps that you can use to put yourself first and be it till you see it. It's a practice, not a perfect. Let's get started.
Hi, babe. Welcome to your Fuck Yeah Friday, this short, sweet, and hopefully very inspiring episode where I share something that inspired me that hopefully is useful for you, a win of yours and a win of mine. And it reminds us that we're not perfect beings, thank God, and that we are doing the best we can to make life a better place for ourselves and those around us, right? So the thing that came across my feed that I was like, oh, I got to share this with the Be It Pod babes. It says 19 powerful sentences by Carl Jung that will change how you view the world. Okay, I'm going to take the time to read all 19. And so we'll put the link in the show notes so that if there's one that like stands out to you, you can go back and you can screenshot it and save it for yourself. Number 1, I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. I mean, if that's not be it till you see it, right? I don't know what is. Number 2, everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. Ooh, love that. Number 3, if the path before you is clear, you're probably on someone else's. Number 4, you are what you do, not what you say you'll do. Well, that's another be it till you see it one. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Where your fear is, there your task is. Talk about this in the credit opening music of the pod, right? Like, got to do things that's scared because that's where clarity comes from. Yeah, it's the antidote to fear. Action is. Your visions will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes. So your visions will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes. No tree, it is said, can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell. The world will ask who you are, and if you don't know, the world will tell you. People will do anything, no matter how absurd, in order to avoid facing their own souls. The first half of life is devoted to forming a healthy ego. The second half is going inward and letting go of it. Isn't that the truth? Adulting is so hard. Okay. One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. If a man knows more than others, he becomes lonely. Where wisdom reigns, there is no conflict between thinking and feeling. No matter how isolated you are and how lonely you feel, if you do your work truly and conscientiously, unknown friends will come and seek you. So true. Thinking is difficult. That's why most people judge. That's amazing. Know all the theories, master all the techniques, but as you touch a human soul, be just another human soul. Solitude is for me a fount of healing, which makes my life worth living. Talking is often torment for me, and I need many days of silence to recover from the futility of words. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. That's a be it till you see it. Oh, I'm so glad we ended with that one. Brilliant, wonderful, beautiful. I'm going to save that one just because keep it for myself. Oh my gosh, so good. So I would love to know which one of those are your favorite, which ones you're going to put on a Post-it like our other guests have said about things to remind yourself, because that's what we need, right? All right, now let's do a win of yours. This is from Stacey Extence. She's an agency member. We've had her for a long time, and I'm really proud. She's had a couple wins that she shared with you guys before, so I'm grateful that she's letting us share another one. She said, okay, this month has been crazy insane in the best possible way. Apparently, all I needed to do was go out of town and stop stressing for things to start rolling. Pause. I got to tell you this. Listen to that again. I just needed to go out of town and stop stressing. You guys cannot micromanage. Your stress and the constraint and control you're trying to have around the dreams you have are what's keeping it from happening. So do the work. Do not just like manifest that shit. Like do the actual work, but also kind of let go of the control of how it plays out. Okay, going back to Stacey's win. Best month ever in revenue. It was a nice blend of packages and group classes. I could actually pay my bills with the money made this month. This is the first time all year that has happened. 6 new clients dropped in my calendar, and most have been repeat clients. I taught my first blind client. I was mindful to use my hands to make noise on the equipment, brushing over the springs so she could hear where they were, shaking the handles and straps, etc. I also guided her hand while describing the reformer. After my initial follow-up text, she said that she was absolutely loved it and couldn't stop talking about it all last weekend. She's coming in every weekend in June for more lessons. 2 random folks who've never done Pilates saw my fundraising event on Facebook and are coming to the mat raiser next weekend. I'm hoping to flip one or both into regular clients. Have an opportunity to team up and do an event with a local female social group who has events in the Milwaukee area, looking at August timeframe. And the apartment complex I reached out to would like to partner with me, so I got to make the flyer for their newsletters to homeowners as well as a digital piece for the TVs in the lobbies. Humongous, like so many wins in just the time that you like sat down, got quiet, and went on a vacation, Stacey. First of all, we have to acknowledge you did the work. All right, you did the effortine to make the mat raiser, that's a fundraiser, guys, happen, that you told people about it. Also, you didn't get scared and go, oh, I'm not capable of teaching someone who's blind. You're like, no, I can teach a body. I just have to learn how to tell them what we're doing because it's going to challenge me. Like, I just think that a lot of us often don't raise our hands to say, yeah, I'll do that. And others want to do things, but then we don't do the things around it to make sure people know. Like we talked about this in past episodes. Some people won't share what they're working on until it's perfectly done. No, tell people you're working on your website. Tell people what you want to be until you see. Tell people what you're doing. Why? Because they will help you. Before I was a certified Pilates instructor, I was telling everyone I was becoming a certified Pilates instructor. Guess what? People are like, I want to take Pilates with you. And so then I had practice bodies to teach. So at the studio that I was becoming a teacher, right? So I was able to actually teach even more bodies as a brand new teacher than if I had not told anyone at all. So I was an even better teacher when I graduated. So you got to share with people what's going on, what you're working on, so that they can cheer you on at the very least, right? At the very least. Okay. My win. So I hired myself a trainer. We're going in month 3 with this person. And so win is I hired a trainer. I think I've talked about this on the podcast before. I'm still celebrating it because I have to pay every single month to keep it going. And I wanted to share with you that like a win can be just repeating an investment you made on yourself, right? 2, it has been really, really nice to let someone pour into me. So the second win is that I am receiving someone's expertise in my life around something that I'm knowledgeable, but not an expert in. And it's just so nice. So I just want to say, like, you might be a great cook or a great housekeeper of your own house, or even a great person with your own dogs. And guess what? You might need help, right? And so investing in people who actually want to make the thing that you can do well, but they can do great as their business, investing in them is a way of practicing receiving and indulging in yourself and prioritizing yourself. And so here we are going into the 4th month of working together. She's able to like handle like, okay, this month I'm not in town. I'm not in my gym. So here's what I have access to. And she's able to give me workouts. And so I don't have to be creative, but I could just focus on the things that I'm really good at. And so I just love this win so much because my hope is it inspires you. If there's something that you need to do, just because you can doesn't mean you should. I have a client that I've been working with and she is on a weight loss journey. And so she's got a trainer, she's got me, and we were talking about some things and she's like, yeah, I just need to get better at my meal planning. And I said to her, I know you actually have been on this journey for a long time and you've done tons of research and I know you know all the things, but have you thought about getting help with this just for a month? So not a full-time investment, not a forever investment, just like a 2 weeks or a 30-day investment, and to see how it makes you feel. Does even having it for just your lunches help you only have to plan your dinners? Because it can be overwhelming to meal plan all of your meals to help give you the nutrition and fuel that you need for the workouts that you're doing and for the life you want to have. That can be overwhelming. But if you have some help in it, it allows you to go, I just only have to focus on the dinners, right? Like we have to make things a little easier for ourselves with the things we want to do. And outsourcing it for a short period of time is a win. It's not a failure. It's not like, oh, I couldn't do it. It's like, no, I'm seeking out help. You know, I used to get meals delivered when I worked in a studio because I just didn't have the time every single day to prep my breakfast and my lunch. It was just so hard. So I had someone send it to the studio, breakfast and lunch, Monday through Friday. So I'd get to the studio and there would be my breakfast and lunch. And I just had to worry about dinner. And it was so nice because I'd only had to go grocery shopping for dinner. And I only had to do that. And it was wonderful to help make sure I was fueled for the day. Meal planning doesn't have to actually have anything to do with a weight loss journey. It can actually just have everything to do with like giving yourself nutrition. So anyways, my win is receiving the expert support and continuing to do it, and hopefully inspiring you to just evaluate in your life where it could just be a little bit helpful to have someone support you somewhere. Maybe OPC is the thing that supports your movement practice. Or if you're a Pilates instructor, maybe agency becomes a support in your life, right? Yes, these things are investments. Yes, it costs money. And I'm going to tell you right now, when I had the meal delivery service, it wasn't like I was rolling in it. It was an expense, but it literally meant that I wasn't wasting food and that I wasn't so frustrated. So actually my business was better because I had more energy to be in it. I'm just saying, sometimes we have to spend money to make money, right? Sometimes we have to invest in ourselves so we can go to the next level. To be it till I see it. All right, you guys, thank you so much. I hope you are loving these episodes. Please share them with a friend or share our interviews with a friend. That's how we get this podcast to go. Leave a review if you haven't already. That would mean the world to me. And until next time, be it till you see it.
That's all I got for this episode of the Be It Till You See It podcast. One thing that would help both myself and future listeners is for you to rate the show and leave a review. And follow or subscribe for free wherever you listen to your podcast. Also, make sure to introduce yourself over at the Be It Pod on Instagram. I would love to know more about you. Share this episode with whoever you think needs to hear it. Help us and others be it till you see it. Have an awesome day.
Be It Till You See It is a production of the Bloom Podcast Network. If you want to leave us a message or a question that we might read on another episode, you can text us at +1 310 905 5534 or send a DM on Instagram at beitpod.
It's written, filmed, and recorded by your host, Lesley Logan, and me, Brad Crowell.
It is transcribed, produced, and edited by the Epic team at Diseño.co.
Our theme music is by Ali at Apex Production Music, and our branding by designer and artist Gianfranco Cioffi.
Special thanks to Melissa Solomon for creating our visuals.
Also to Angelina Herrico for adding all of our content to our website. And finally, to Meredith Root for keeping us all on point and on time.